Hello everyone, and welcome back to my art channel. Today I'm bringing you a video about 5 tips to get your artwork published. So before I get into the main video, I do want to give a quick shout out to Christina Benjamin. As you guys may know, she is the one who I've been working with to publish a series of novellas. This artwork included is going to be featured for one of her novellas, and she's an amazing person. Her books are amazing, and you've heard me talk about her before, so check the description box for all of her social media links, and yeah, thank you Christina, you're the best! Anyway, on to the video. So, I've been getting a lot of questions ever since my last video about publishing artwork, about how to do it, you know, what works, what doesn't, so I figured I would make a quick video about my 5 biggest tips for getting your artwork published. So, tip number 1 is to make connections. So as an artist, I know it's kind of hard to put yourself out there and meet new people, but honestly, it's one of the most important things you can do, especially if you're trying to get yourself published. So making connections with other creative people, other artists, authors, music creators, basically anything is just going to help you so much and give you so many opportunities. So, kind of piggybacking on that is tip number 2, which is to network. So it's not only important to meet and connect with other creative people, but you need to network yourself as an artist and as a professional. So I recommend this doing in person, but you can also network online. Just networking and marketing yourself as a professional will also help you tremendously. So, tip number 3 is to step out of your comfort zone. All artists, I believe, have a problem with this. They kind of fall into a rut and do the same thing over and over again, and they're kind of scared to do anything else. But it's so important to step out of your comfort zone and do things that you've never done before, especially if you're trying to, you know, promote yourself as a professional. For example, for this piece, I had never drawn a ship before, but I knew it would make my customer or my client happy, and so I looked up a whole bunch of references for ships and I drew a ship. And doing things like that is going to help distinguish you as not a hobbyist, but as a professional. Alright, so step number 4 is say yes to opportunities. When you start distinguishing yourself as a professional, a lot of different people are going to come to you with a lot of different projects. And it's really important to say yes to anything you can. Of course, you shouldn't say yes to everything, and you should, you know, gauge what is good for you and what isn't, but just because you thought or a new idea that you've never done before, you shouldn't just dismiss it automatically. You should say yes to new things and say yes to as many things as you can. Don't overwhelm yourself and don't put yourself in horrible situations, but say yes to all the opportunities that come your way. So for example, if someone says, hey, I need you to paint the outside of my store, and you've never done that before, instead of just dismissing it and saying, no, I've never done that, I can't do that, say, well, I've never done that before, but I'm gonna knock it out of the park and do my best. So saying yes to as many opportunities as you can is going to help you grow as a professional and as an artist. And that brings me to my last point, which is, in my opinion, the most important. Step number 5 is to believe in yourself. It's so hard, I feel, for artists to believe in themselves and believe that they can do a good job. But here's the thing, if a client comes to you and wants you to do work for them, it's because they believe in you and they want you to do something for them. So you shouldn't say, no, I can't do that, or no, I don't think I'm good enough for that, because if someone comes to you and wants you to do something, they want you. And it's so important to have the confidence that you can do a great job, because someone believes in you, I believe in you, and you can knock it out of the park and do a great job. And if you give in to your self-doubt, you're never going to get anywhere because you're going to be too scared to do anything. And I know it's easier said than done, but it's so important to believe in yourself and be confident that you can do a great job. So, those are my 5 tips for getting your art published. I hope they were helpful. If you have any more questions or any tips or concerns, feel free to share them in the comment box below. Go check out Christina Benjamin's work. She's amazing. Again, another shameless shout out because I love her so much. And that's going to be it for this video. I hope you guys have an excellent week, and I will see you next time for my next video. Bye!